Hi boys and girls, today we are going to be doing our Mexican folk art mirrors. So the first thing you're going to need is something that you can trace that is a circle. You can see I got very creative here, went up to the kitchen and got a mixing bowl. When you are tracing your circle, to start with, this paper is just about the right size. If you don't have larger paper or if you need some other size paper, you can always tape two together. I'm going to actually tilt my pencil in just slightly because the circle is just a little too big for the paper. You can see I have my circle there now. If you can't see, I can't tell if the video is picking it up. I'm going to go over it with Sharpie just so that you can see. When you are thinking about your design for your mirror, the presentation that you just watched showed all those bright, beautiful, bold designs that folk art is known for. I think, let's see here. I'm going to use a smaller circle to do a band so that I know what size my inside mirror is going to be. So looking around your space, find another circle. And guess what? I'm going to use this improvisation. Put this over here and turn this upside down so that I can have a nice border here. All right. Once you have your inside and outside circle drawn, this will help be able to define the area that you're going to use for your folk art inspired pattern. When you are ready to do the designing on the inside, you're going to make sure that you use your pencil. Ooh, this marker is seen better days, huh? I'm not worried about that little mistake because I'm going to put my aluminum foil, aka mirror, in there. Now, when you start your patterns, the most important thing, the whole point of our art project today is to investigate symmetry. So if I were to put, let's say, a triangle down here, I need to put a triangle not only on top here, but on the side here as well, so that we have radial symmetry. It's not just left to right, bottom to top symmetrical, it's radial. It goes all the way around. And I actually think it's looking kind of like a sun to me. Get that out of the way. So I'm going to connect and go literally all the way around. Sometimes your designs can kind of just take form as you go. I know that not always do I have a plan, and sometimes that works out great. And then other times I think, ooh, I have a plan, and then it is not going to work out at all. Now, I did this little detail on this side of my triangle, so I have to go around and do it to all of them so that I have, you got it, symmetry. Specifically our radial symmetry. Now, when you finish doing your pencil detail, you're going to add and have your folk Mexican art come to life with lots and lots of bold, bright colors. You're going to think about pattern, and also, if you're not coloring in, let's say your triangle purple here, and then orange, and then red, you're losing that symmetry. So make sure that when you go to start your coloring, you take that into consideration with your design. All right, I'm going to pretend that I'm all done drawing this just for time-saving purposes. When you are finished drawing, coloring, that's when you want to cut out around your mirror. You don't want to do that because until you're done coloring, because you may actually need the background around it to color in. Let me pick up my marker mess. Whoops. Now, after you finish coloring, I'm going to go over really briefly. If you're coloring this first rectangular sliver of your triangle, this nice baby blue, you need to make sure you're doing that with every single triangle that is nice and thin on the top part. So you'll be able to take your time, make sure that you're coloring vibrantly. If you don't have Sharpies, it's not a big deal. You don't have to have Sharpies to do this lesson. You can use any coloring material that you have at your fingertips. So don't forget to keep that radial symmetry and all that beautiful work that you did symmetrical with your colors as well, or it'll get lost. So I would go around and do all the triangles blue. Then maybe I want to do these purple, 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 purple. So you can understand that it's all the way around. All right, I will check back in with you to show you your mirror step next to go in.